Oh my god. I was in a menu and I went to close out of the menu. And for some reason, I don't even know how I did it. It's not letting me do it right now. Thing's locked. I actually closed the Space Engineer's window in general. So I just lost everything I did. I will be back in episode 3 and we'll start over. Welcome back to Space Engineers, episode 3 of season 2. And we're starting fresh again, like 100 kilometers away. I don't know if I can make it all the way over to where I was. If I can, I'm going to try to. But if I can't... Where were we? Around the planet that way. So let's turn this way. And just kind of push thrusters to try and get going that way. I'm not sure if we'll make it, or in fact how well we'll do at getting there. 100 kilometers is kind of a ways. It's actually like 15 minutes of flight. So what we're going to do is just fly like this all the way around the world. Hope we can get back to home, and if it looks like we're down to about 10 minutes at any point, then we'll start, I think we're still falling, which is good. Just let it kind of push. So if it gets to about 10 minutes of lift time left, we'll find a spot to settle. I will be back with you as we are a little further along. Just bring it back in, show where we're at. Showing 50 minutes of fuel time remaining. We're about 51 kilometers out from where we're at. It really helps that the lower I get down into the atmosphere, the more effective the atmospheric thrusters become. Or more efficient, so they push me a little bit harder without using quite as much fuel. That's really nice. I think I'm actually going to be able to get around the planet and to my stuff, which is pretty cool. I'll be able to use some of what's in here to make the refinery and the assembler actually happen, which is super cool because I don't, I don't need the lander stuff if I can get to my things. Which will hopefully make up for the fact that I lost 3 full loads of iron and a load of gold and nickel. So hopefully we can get started on that. Maybe fix up the freaking seat, figure out what's wrong with the batteries in there. I think this is going to work out okay. I cannot believe this worked. This would not have worked with whatever the settings were in that false start that, man, I kept crashing every 30 minutes, 3 minutes, 5, 10, 8, whatever. But here we are, 5 kilometers and sinking. I don't know that this is the ridge that I was originally looking over. It's pretty close though. I recall being right between these. Should come up on my platform here pretty soon. It's gonna be right there. Let's slow our roll. There it is coming into sight. Down. What the? It's all broken. Why is it broken? If those wolves have been screwing with my platform, I'm gonna be so mad. Freaking wolves. Gosh dang it. Nobody likes you. Ooh. Alright. So this lander is very good at coming down softly. It is not so hot at flying about the world. So I guess first I'm gonna go fix everything over here. This is so gross. This is a decent landing spot. Let's look where we're at. Let's actually turn off those and then just sort of gently lower ourselves until we are basically on the ground. Yep. That's pretty close. Yeah. And then we're locked. Control panel. If I was that concerned about... I don't really need them all in a group. If I was that concerned about the batteries, I should have just... Or the energy, I should have turned the batteries off first, right? Because they're got a ton of stored power now and whatever. Ah, wolves! Do you hear them? I hear them. So annoying. Let's just open the door while I'm in here. Alright. Let's go find the wolves. They're totally breaking my wolves. I'm gonna need like, I don't know, 8 computers and like 60 of those things and like definitely all my displays and like probably at least 20 solar cells and all the plates. Just take all the internal plates, take all the motors, put them solar cells right back where they go. Let's take 10 magazines and see where that gets us in terms of... They just break stuff. That's terrible. Get off. There's still one. Ugh. At least these ones are all fine. Goodness gracious. Need more construction components. And scrap metal. Construction components and all the stuff necessary for the chair. Oh, I should... This is not fully landed. That's fine. Sure. That might actually cover most of what we need on the chair anyway. Let's grab 12 more of those. I think that... Oh, I need the tubes. Probably. I probably don't need the tubes. And then... maybe build a little ring around it, like a small wall, so that they just can't hurt it. I'll need a lot more iron for that. Alright, we're back now. Oh, wow, you need a lot of computers for that. Okay. Oops. Put that back to 100. Run back up here. Stupid freaking walls. I'm actually gonna finish landing this thing, because I never did that. Jump in here and there it goes. Meteors breaking everything. See, when the meteor shower breaks stuff, that like makes sense, right? That's like reasonable on some level. It's giant rocks from the heavens. Of course they break stuff. Wolves? Why are wolves breaking my armor plates? What kind of sense does that make? Do I want to use the components in there for 2 more batteries? I kind of do. And then where to put the refinery? I mean, since the freaking wolves are going to keep messing with it. So I gotta put more steel plates in. I got a bunch of steel plates. This goes in the refinery. Uh, 4. I mean 5. Why won't it? There it goes. This is just a little bit of platform so that the freaking wolves... Those guys, those freaking wolves. You better believe I'm taking stuff off the wolves if they're going to keep attacking me like this. Bunch of computers. That's weird, but okay. Clearing out a little bit of space so that I can keep... building this little pad. Like, I don't know why it won't build there. This is just a little wall, right, to keep the wolves back so that they can't keep getting my stuff, so they'll break those first. Also, apparently not really connected. Okay, so at this point, we gotta figure out where we want to put the refinery. And then we gotta build the refinery, the assembler, the medical bay. And we will have a functioning base that we can save and reload from. Yay! Being able to get back into the game and not having to start from scratch every time. Hooray! It's not part of the same, and I don't know why. Nor do I really care, honestly. In here, cool. We're part of a thing, cool. Battery, stored power 3 megawatts, so it's fully stored. Not taking in or giving anything. It could take some more. It will get some input when the morning comes. I think they're just charging for right now. I am out of energy to do that. Hey, at least I get get my tanks back. That's pretty cool. That I can use. I don't care about the oxygen bottle. There's no need for that here. It's useful on other planets. I think the assembler can pull from... No, I know they can. Everything can pull from here. I could, in theory, make more solar cells and batteries. But I'm going to focus on that refinery. So let's try and plan out the refinery and the assembler. I feel like along there is the best place, but I know the wolves are going to tear that up. I can build more wall. Wall can be built. We'll build a heavy armor block wall, and it's going to be outlandish. So let's put a refinery on the belt. Let's put an ass on the belt. So refinery is our first priority. And let's see, it's got that one, those, there. Nothing along that side. So I think if I... Wait, do we have anything? Oops. Okay. I think here. Right? But not like that. Like that. And then the assembler can go on top of it. Right? If it's... goal is that it's like that. So right there is where I can put the assembler. Facing up. I said facing up. And then that way they're part of a single unit. conveyor-wise, and I can fit all of the expansion bits on everything. So I'm going to need all the steel plates. Let me go get everything out of here. A lot of steel plates. Tubes, construction components, motors, computers. Power cells and solar cells, not really helpful for building these things. They're helpful for building those and those. Okay, so we still need motors. Still need 537. That's just for the bottom part. So we need 637 steel plates. And then whatever it takes for the assembler. So we're going to order up some health. Okay. Production steel plates. 637. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Oh no. 3. Wait. I don't know. 7. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, so it should be like 637 steel plates. Sure, that looks about right. We needed some motors, some tubes. So I will get that stuff ordered. We'll do a couple, maybe a load of iron. Let's do 2 loads of iron. 2 loads of iron. Do the iron first. Do a load of iron. Get that stuff ordered. Go do another load of iron. And then start picking up nickel and stuff. And freaking wolves! I hear you. Where are you? This is going to be all beat up now. And it's not even my fault. Like, if it was getting broken up because I was shooting at it and making a mess, that would be one thing. But no, it's getting broken up because these freaking wolves. Now they're messing with my hitbox. I'll be back when I got more stuff.